What's going on, Built by BENDY Team? Thanks for checking out this week's Bendy stretch class. Got a really good one for us today. Today we're going to be working on some torso mobility. So our torso is going to be everything from our shoulders to our hips within this stretch class. We're going to be doing 3 specific movements to really work on lengthening these areas and getting a good stretch. Just so this is one that's going to help if you experience any back pain, if you're struggling with any rotations or stiffness in that area. It improves your posture. There's lots of benefits when it comes to keeping a very mobile, big range of motion, trunk area, torso area in general. So find a comfortable place. We're mostly going to be in some positions where we're on the floor. So find that comfortable place and let's get started. Alrighty, team. So the first position that we're going to be starting in is a cat-cow position. So what that looks like is we're going to be on our hands and knees in a nice tabletop position. We're going to start in a neutral position. So I don't want to super swing in our back or rounding in our back yet, but we're going to go through these range of motion. Let's go ahead and start with cat, which means we're going to arch through our back. You're going to push your hands into the floor and try to create a big round through your back. And then at the same time, tucking your chin to your chest. On your exhale, I want you to come out into a cow position where we're going to arch through our back and try to look up at the sky. Follow your own breath here for a second as you go back and forth between those 2 positions. And again, this one can kind of get challenging, so make sure you're trying to lengthen and use a lot of breath to do big deep inhales and big deep exhales. Give me one more. Sink back into that cow. Beautiful. And let's come back into a natural position. We're going to jump right into some tabletop twists. So still staying in that tabletop position, I want you to take your hand at the right side of your head. And what we're going to do is push in with our left hand, trying to open as much throughout our torso and our chest on this one. Go ahead and give me 3 at your own tempo. Give me a nice little hold at the top. Sink back down. Last one, biggest one. Try to follow that nose as close to the ceiling as you can. Go ahead and switch sides. My braid is getting in the way. Left hand coming on the left side of the head. Push through the floor and open up as much as you can with that arm. Last one, biggest one. Beautiful. Giving our wrists a little bit of a break on this one. We're going to come into a kneeling position, but we're going to have one leg up. So this one is going to require a little bit of balance. So if you need to kind of take a wider stance, that's going to help you maintain better balance. Finding a certain point to spot on, and then just kind of squeezing your legs to activate just so that you can maintain that good balance. But we're going to interlock our fingers. Hands are going to go behind our head on this one. And then elbows are going to start forward. What we're going to do is let's start on this right side. Right side is going to open up. Then we're going to take this left elbow to this left knee. And we're going to create a good stretch all throughout this area. Back up, close off, and then follow the same thing. I want you to focus on making sure you're staying in control of your breath, trying to do nice long holds. And again, just listening to kind of what your body needs into this position. Good. I got to work on my balance on this side. Let's go one more. Open up. Left elbow to left knee, keeping your right elbow high. and back up. Beautiful. Same thing, but we're just going to swap these legs. Good. So I like this one because we are taking it through a more active range of motion just instead of doing some holds. So same thing, interlock those fingers behind your head, elbows forward. We're going to open up with our left, and then right elbow comes to right knee. Back open, close it off. Nice and slow. We're not racing through these stretches. Had to fix my microphone on that one. And close it off. Last one. Back up. Close it off. Now, for one of my favorites, we're going to be doing a lumbar twist. So this is one typically a lot of people are pros at. So I want you to lay on your back. We're going to keep our shoulders on the bench. We're going to kind of tip our hips to the left, sending our right leg over. With this one, ideally, we want our knee and our shoulder both to stay relatively close to the floor. Take some big, deep breaths into this one. You can always make it a little bit more challenging by hiking that knee up more and even extending that arm. Again, this one we're just going to kind of let all these back muscles that we've been working go into a good, relaxed state. Beautiful. Give me one more big breath. Okay. Nice and slow coming out of that one. Same thing, shoulders we want to keep on the bench. Hips are going to tip to the left, and that left leg is going to come onto the right side of our body. Kind of pay attention to where this is for me. It's a lot of low back, so that's something that I can kind of pay attention to and work on addressing. But as you're breathing, I want you to try any muscle that's kind of squeezing, activating, flexing. I want you to relax it and just try to really sink into these positions so that your muscles can maintain this new length that we worked on today. Just a second longer here. Good. Nice and slow. Let's get our back all evened out. Just kind of want us to do a couple windshield wipers to kind of just get that more neutral response to our spine here. Good. So feet are just together. We're just letting those knees sway side to side. Back to center. Go ahead and sit up. But thank you so much, team, for checking out this week's. Now the microphone needs to move up. But thank you for checking out this week's Bendy stretch class. This is going to be a really good one to make sure that you're improving on your posture, that you're moving as you should, and that we're not getting locked up and dealing with any pain in our back. So come back to this class regularly. If there's anything that I can personally help you with, you can always shoot me a message. I also do one-on-one coaching through the First Form app, so you can catch me there for $12.99 a month. But these videos are for free for our team, so like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends about it. It literally means the world to me. I just want to keep helping people move forward on their health and fitness journey. But grateful for you guys, and come back for next week's Bendy stretch class.